Hello and welcome to your VIP sneak peek of RuPaul's DragCon, brought to you from my home across the country. Because who's not going to be there? Me. Why am I not going to be there? I don't know, because I'm a fool. I had a flight and everything, and I canceled it like sometime in the middle of the week, like literally the same day that Alyssa announced her collab. But of course, before she announced her collab and the whole Anastasia thing. So I'm going to miss all that. But here's some cool pictures of her booth that showed up on Twitter, courtesy of Norvina's Twitter. It looks lovely. It looks drop dead gorgeous. It looks beyond belief. And I have hit up everybody I know. Listen, I'm not trying to brag. I know everybody in the House of Edwards aside from Vivi. I have texted each and every one of them and been like, can y'all please get me a palette signed by Alyssa? I will send you the money. But I am going to order one online on Monday because I want it really badly, just like everybody else. I'm setting my alarm, and it's freaking a holiday, but I don't care. So yeah, if I had known that all these collabs that are getting announced at the last minute, I think y'all made a little bit of a marketing error there. Anastasia and NYX for the Aquaria collab, and there's a few other collabs that were announced. Well, for me, that would have been the deciding factor to go, because it's, to me, now DragCon is moving from a kind of a fun little drag convention to like it's turning into more of a beauty convention. I mean, I've never been to BeautyCon, but I imagine this is what BeautyCon is like. And collaborating with drag queens, collaborating on these beauty items is such a good idea. Like, I would so much rather spend $40 on a palette than on an overpriced t-shirt. Plastic Tiara, that's her, says she's gonna stop by. Well, she's got her own booth, but she says, oh my god, amazing. And look who says he's gonna stop by. Manny, the infamous Manny, says, see you both on Saturday. And Norvina's just like, oh yeah. Norvina loves Alyssa. So I saw this video of Norvina interviewing Alyssa. She's fangirling as hard as any of us about how happy she is to collab with Alyssa. Like, Alyssa's her favorite queen and all that. Now, Norvina, I don't know about you, but I got to see Alyssa in her one-woman show in Caroline's in New York. So, yes, you got to work with her on a makeup collab, but I'm sitting over here at home, not going to DragCon, but I've got footage of her amazing show.
It's getting ready to cast for season 5. And I get a phone call, and I'll never forget this. I pick up the phone. They say, hi, this is so-and-so from World of Wonder Productions. I said, no, thank you. Click. The phone rings again. I pick back up. Hi, this is so-and-so from World of Wonder. I said, baby, I already told you fucking telemarketers don't call my phone, bitch. I'm not interested. I thought it was like the Publishers Clearinghouse and stuff. I thought they were calling to try to sell me something. And I was like, I'm not doing it. They had Shangela call me. She said, girl, that's the production company. I said, what's that? She said, they make RuPaul's Drag Race. I said, no, you said RuPaul was running this shit. And RuPaul has not called me. So if RuPaul wants me to go and enter this pageant, she needs to call my phone. I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
Anyway, I'm super happy, and it's really nice to see this perfect collab of a brand that I like with one of my favorite queens, one of the queens who really got me watching Drag Race, and a palette that I really, really want and like and will be getting. And I'll tell you how much I wanted. While I was researching my other video on Alyssa's palette, I was looking for pictures of it when I sort of knew it was going to be announced, but there weren't any pictures yet. And I saw the Riviera palette, which just hadn't crossed my path before, and I was like, that's really pretty. So just because I can't go to DragCon because I canceled my flight, I went and bought the Riviera palette, even though I'm going to be getting the Alyssa palette on Monday. So now I'm palettes up, palettes down, palettes the house. Okay, moving on to some other queens who have products. Raja has this really cool jewelry collab with my friend Bobby, so y'all need to go check out that booth. Look at this beautiful oil painting photograph, and I don't know what these items are called. I think they're called like finger cuffs. They're super sickening, and yeah, y'all need to go check them out, and they're priced really well. It's a very good price point. I sound like I'm auctioning them off, but it's a very good price point. Sometimes I've seen stuff at DragCon that's a little bit too pricey for the average drag fan, and it's like but this stuff is very unique. And it's very affordable. And again, I mean, some people want a t-shirt and a pin. I'm not a pin person myself. I don't own any pins. I don't want any pins. I don't want to put holes in my clothing. I would rather get a piece of jewelry that I would wear or a makeup that I would also wear. So it's up to you, but go check them out. Acid Betty will be there at booth 429. I'm sorry, I don't know anybody else's booth numbers. And Acid Betty is featuring environment-friendly glitter, because apparently, I don't know anything about it, but apparently she has posted a friendly reminder: when you buy and use regular glitter, you're littering our planet with microplastics. There's nothing glamorous, cute, or cool about dead sea life. Support brands who are really cruelty-free. And then this person says, you don't often see queens promoting this. Glad you talked about it. Now listen, I have to tell y'all, I know there's some sort of controversy between Acid Betty and Trixie, because Trixie also has a glitter product coming out. Oftentimes I always say, listen, I'm not a lawyer, but then I will talk about the law, because I did go to law school for a year, so I feel like I know a little bit what I'm talking about. But this is not a disclaimer. I'm telling you, I am not a scientist. I haven't even taken science since 11th grade. I didn't even take science in 12th grade. So I know nothing about science. I don't really understand all of this. I would say just do your investigation, do your research, and make your choice based on your own personal beliefs and what you want to buy, because that's not up to me. Not every queen will be appearing at DragCon this year. For example, I saw that Dusty, I think, is going to be in Miami. I know there's a few who aren't going to be there. Sasha Velour announces she's not exhibiting at DragCon this year, but she is doing her show, Smoke and Mirrors, and they've just released more seats. That's another thing I would go see if I was there. I would really like to see, probably like the 3 things I would like to do is go to Alyssa's booth and stand there like a fool and just be like, oh my god, this booth's so pretty. Oh my god, hi Alyssa. Oh my god, oh, can I get a palette? Yeah, here, take my money. And then I would like to go to Sasha's show. And then really the 3rd thing I want to do is I really want to go to Harry Potter World. And I know that has absolutely nothing to do with DragCon, but that is one reason why I'm not going to DragCon LA, is just because there's so much to do there, and I've found in the past when I've gone that I haven't gotten to do too much other than DragCon. And now that we have DragCon New York, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump for me, so I'll be going to DragCon New York, of course. Hopefully, probably not, but hopefully there'll be some more cool product launches there. Hello. Anyway, you guys have a great time at DragCon. I'm looking forward to seeing all of the pictures and the videos and the this and the that, and I do have friends going, and I'm sure I'll be getting some surprises and some treats and all of that. And meanwhile, I will be spending this Memorial Day weekend building a studio in my basement, so hopefully we will see me back on camera in a different location looking super professional. And I'm gonna order some more lighting, and I just have the electrician just came on Wednesday, because I've been wanting to do this for like 6 months, but there's not enough lighting in the basement and there's not enough outlets in the basement. So now I've got lighting, like overhead lighting, so you can actually like not trip. I've got a bunch of stuff to move around. If you all remember, I had a terrible flood in the basement last summer, and that was a big project to clean that out. So now I've got to finish going through all the old junk, get rid of the remainder of that, clear some room, make a studio, maybe move my desk down there, and then we're getting the internet hardwired into that area, so I will be able to do like all my broadcasting, recording, all my live streaming down there. So I am super excited about that. I am not excited about the manual labor part. I am not excited about putting together shelves from IKEA. That is not something at which I excel. It is something at which I am terrible. Like 2 things I'm terrible at are putting stuff together and putting air in my tires of my bike. I would much rather go ride my bike this weekend than put shelves together. Like I don't want to jinx myself, but I really would rather go to the dentist I don't mind that as much as I do putting stuff together. But I've got the shelves. I went to IKEA the other day and got them, and then I've got like some other like storage shelves that I've had for years that I haven't, not years, like 2 years, 1 year maybe. Anyway, the point is I'll be spending all my time getting organized, and so that's why I'm just way too busy with my life to go to DragCon. Seriously, I wish I could be there, but I can't. So y'all have a great time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.